Hey everyone! Welcome to A Clean House with Muddy Boots, and today's video is a continuation of my goal to declutter my entire house before the end of the year, preferably even before the holidays. My last video got so much positive feedback, so I know there is a lot of you out there that are hoping to do the same thing and maybe looking for some motivation, so let's get started. Today we are starting with our linen closet, which I actually did a full deep clean of back in I think April or May, sometime in the spring. So this area really shouldn't need that much decluttering, but it has gotten a little messy. So I wanted to come in here and tidy things up. And I also wanted to see if there were any items that I kept but we're kind of on the fence about back in the spring, and if we haven't used them since, I'm going to use this opportunity to get rid of them now, because if I haven't used them since the spring till now, I'm probably not going to use them, and I was already on the fence about whether or not to keep them. So perfect opportunity, going to go through and get rid of that stuff now. I wish I had some magic system to fully declutter your home from top to bottom, like just moving from room to room or start here and end here, but I don't. I kind of just break up my home into little projects. That way it doesn't become too overwhelming, and I kind of tackle those projects as I'm able to. So if I have an evening or sometime during the day where I'm feeling extra motivated, I kind of just look at the projects that I know I want to get done, and I try to figure out which one works the best at this current time. With 3 little boys at home, I feel like that's the only way really, is just kind of roll with the punches. I mean, if my boys are sitting quietly downstairs watching a movie, I'm not about to break out the vacuum or start steam cleaning the carpets. So it's just kind of like taking it day by day. If you have some spare time, just kind of figure out, what do I feel like doing? What is something that can get done right now? And not to worry about the things that you're not able to, because there'll come a day where that will actually work with your time. And I know, easier said than done for sure. There are definitely projects on my list that I have been wanting to get done for so long, and things just never line up. I mean, the garage, I've been wanting to get in there and fully clean and declutter our garage, and it's so hard to find that time to be able to actually step away from the kids, and the weather sometimes is an issue because we'd have to put things outside as we're cleaning, and I don't know, but you know what? Maybe my husband will see this video and the time will magically become available and we will get that done.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We've got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh. You got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you. know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly.
And this is what it looks like when it's all done. I love how organized it is and how neat everything is folded and put away. And I even found some things that didn't belong in here and I was able to put them in their proper places. And then I'll have a shot in just a second here of what I was able to get rid of. So it's not much, but like I said, I did declutter this closet back in the spring, but every little bit helps. And now we're going to move on to the kids' books. So I recently put this shelf here in our hallway and I just put all the books in the house on this shelf. I just found that books were scattered everywhere in little places and sometimes we just couldn't find what we were looking for. So I wanted just kind of like a central hub of all our books, and this is kind of where they all are. So I did go through the books last year. I kind of go through them every year and just kind of pull out ones that maybe are a little too well read with pages falling out, or books that the boys just really aren't interested in. And then I also wanted to go through and organize them. So we have a lot of Franklin books, a lot of Berenstain Bears and Robert Munt. So I just wanted to go through and put them all together. Now, we didn't get a lot of new books this year because we've been trying to go to the library more, and then that way our boys can kind of figure out what types of books they like and what genres without having to like sink that money into it. But there are the classics that I just can't get rid of. I mean, Dr. Seuss, we always have that in the house, and it's always a great bedtime story. I do actually end up getting rid of about 10 books from the shelf. We did end up getting a couple doubles somehow, and then just some books that the boys just were never really interested in, and I think another kid will enjoy. So I did get rid of a couple, but for the most part, this project here is mainly organizing and not so much decluttering.
I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love. Let me love. Let me love you. Let me love you.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got a style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I look at you, I know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you
I'm now going to go through all of my boys' clothes and I'm going to pull out all of the sizes that are too small, that no longer fit, as well as maybe some clothes that they just never wore. There was a couple, my oldest, he's actually really picky about the types of clothes that he wears. And so I find that there are clothes that just sit there and they're not getting worn at all. So I'm just going to take them from his closet. I know that the boys are going to get a bunch of clothes for the upcoming holidays. So I just wanted to make sure that the closets were clear and had space for the new stuff that will be coming in. And then that way I can kind of go through the stuff that they no longer fit anymore and figure out like what they are in need of moving forward. We haven't officially made the call that we are not going to have any more kids, so there is still the possibility of us going for number 4. So I am keeping all the clothes and hand-me-downs in case there is another little one in the future. But I actually did a video on how I organize all my hand-me-downs because, I mean, I have 3 boys, so that's a lot of clothes to backstock, especially since they range from the ages of 8 to 18 months right now. So I did have a video where I did show you how I organize my hand-me-downs, which I will link right here. And I don't get rid of everything. So whenever I pull out sizes that no longer fit, I kind of go through everything. And if there's anything that's too worn, I don't keep it. Or if I have too much of an item, so if I have too many t-shirts, too many pants, I'll kind of go through and pull out ones to donate. It's just too much to try to keep everything because also, I mean, you say you have hand-me-downs, but the grandparents still want to come in and they still want to buy that new stuff, especially since there's like new shows that come out. There's new branded stuff that, I mean, the kids enjoy that as well. So I try to only keep a set amount of each type of clothing and then I'll donate the rest.
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now. This is who.
So these are all the clothes from just my youngest. He kind of went through a growth spurt where he kind of jumped from 12 months to 18 months. So there was quite a lot to get rid of, to pull out of his closet. And here I'm just throwing his little small baby socks that I didn't quite want to get rid of yet, but he no longer fits them. And then I noticed that I just quickly wanted to do the rest of his room. It was something that I wanted to get done, just declutter out his room with items that we don't use anymore. And I figured it wouldn't take a long time, so I just tackled that now.
And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. We'd never fall, could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far.
And here is everything that will be leaving my youngest's room. There were some prints that I just pulled out of the closet that I knew we weren't going to use anymore. And then we're going to move on to the other boys' room that my two oldest boys share.
Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Like strangers again. Better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to. I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing.
I never thought that so much of my time would be consumed by monitoring, organizing, and decluttering my kids' clothes, but yet so much time gets taken by doing this. And it's just not something that you think about when you become a parent, that that these mundane tasks are going to take up so much of your time. But I always want to make sure that I have enough of what they need. I want to be aware of, oh, Logan is slowly growing out of all of his size 8 pants, so I need to go out and I need to buy him the next size up. And I just want to always be aware of that, so my kid doesn't get sent to school with pants that are too small, or with shirts that have holes in it, or no socks. I guess it's a fear of mine where I just always want to make sure that I'm prepared when it comes to clothes. This will actually bring us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me and helping me get just a little bit closer to my goal of completely decluttering my house top to bottom before the new year. I mean, preferably before the holidays. I don't want to really be doing this during Christmas or during that nice little break between Christmas and New Year's where the kids are home, and I want this done before then. In my next video, I'm going to tackle a larger project of the kitchen, which might actually be a video all on its own. I don't know about anyone else, but my kitchen just attracts so much clutter. But yes, make sure you keep an eye out for that. And if you haven't yet, I do invite you to like this video down below and subscribe to my channel. I do lots of decluttering videos just like this one, as well as cleaning motivation and how-tos. If you are decluttering your home as well, I hope I was able to maybe give you some ideas, hopefully some motivation, or even a friend to declutter along with. Once again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. And until next time, bye!